Welcome. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. I know it's late. We are on the West Coast. It is 9:09. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to see you guys here. My name is Anthony Triplett. Welcome to Trip Talk. I encourage you guys as we dive into this conversation here today, because I'm going off and I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to speak my mind with some truth, with some real truth for you guys to hear. I'm going to say what y'all need to hear before I say what you want to hear. All right. So be warned. This is for the high IQ outfit that Baron Coleman likes to talk about. This is for y'all. Okay. Now listen up very carefully. If you could please be so kind, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already doing so to the YouTube channel. It helps us build this channel up so you guys can hear the real truth and perspective coming from the Trip Talk channel. The lovely, beautiful Becca is going to be the producer behind the scenes. So if I say anything out of whack or try to get anything off track or whatnot, she's going to pull me in and keep the thing hopping and bopping, copacetic, flowing and whatnot like that. But anyways, tonight, it's going to be a little good one. It's going to be a good one for you guys. Importantly, because I usually go on here and have a subject that I'm going to talk about, and I kind of just go on that subject and break it down, bill by bill, policy by policy and whatnot. And if you're interested in that content, I encourage you guys to go back to my last live that specifically talks about the National Defense Authorization Act, the Intelligence Authorization Act, because there's some really good information for you guys to see and work your way through it instead of just listening to the propaganda. But tonight's live is not about that. Tonight, I'm calling out two men in particular, two males. I'm going to call them males. I'm not going to call them men. I'm going to call them males. These two beta males that we're talking about here. One specifically, Blake Neff, okay, and then Brandon Tatum. Now, listen carefully to me, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't like to go down this attacking spree, but I am going to highlight these individuals on some critical pieces that are very important for you guys to understand who these people are. So when you guys are defending Turning Point USA or defending the Fed slop narrative or defending Blake Neff and all that, these people are not good people. These are the people that you guys are protecting. Blake Neff, who already has a long public history of racism and hatred towards women. And these are the people that Brandon Tatum has aligned himself with and has the audacity to call people out like Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens who speak up on a different perspective and a different side of things. It really baffles me. And I really, really used to like Brandon Tatum. I really did. He is actually what grew me into where I'm currently sitting now. Seeing a strong black conservative male speak up against the left and all that stuff when it was hot. But after a while, it gets played out. After a while, I want to see the facts and I want to see the results. And right now, we are not getting the results that are American first. And the legacy that Charlie Kirk left behind was ask questions, stand firm. But you guys are trying to manipulate that and say that these people were not Charlie's friends, that these people are evil. These people are a B. That's what you said, Brandon Tatum. Well, I'm going to call you out. I'm calling you out specifically tonight. But first, I'm going to dive into Blake Neff. Mr. Blakey Neff. And I usually don't do this. I don't even know this dude like that or follow along in the mental bashing that this man is up to. But first and foremost, this is why I don't call this dude a man. He's a beta male. Because what kind of man goes out of their way day after day after day after day to attack one woman that's not even his woman? You're going to spend all that time looking up all her posts, her likes, her videos, what they said, and you guys are going to sit there as a man and have the audacity to call her evil and narcissistic. But this motherfucker want to come out here and, yeah, I'm sorry I said it, but he want to come out here and call her a coon. He want to call her a coon. Who do you think you are, Mr. Blake Neff? First and foremost, because the tweet is still up. I looked. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about so you guys can see it specifically. This is not me making it up. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Neff. How do I make that bigger? Boom. Blake Neff on Twitter Today, the centerpiece of the Candace show is a claim that the Mormon Mafia engineered a takeover of Turning Point USA. Candace rattles off, bought in by Tyler Boyer, with the implication that the organization was gradually changed and corrupted while Charlie wasn't looking. We all see that. We all see that. And the fact is, she released those text messages that go back further, way further than right before his assassination. So she is on to something and they don't want you guys to see it. He goes on to say the funny part is that this literally everyone she names, Tyler, Terrell, Farnsworth, and the chief field officer, Andrew Cipher, was at Turning Point before Candace herself. Candace's first official TPUSA headshot was taken by Terrell Farnsworth's office. All of them have played an integral role in Turning Point, blah, 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 blah. Once again, Candace is implicitly attacking Charlie himself, basically claiming that his entire life work was a sham from the beginning, but that was what she needs to push her narcissistic coonspiracy slop. Coonspiracy. Now, for anybody that's out there, yes, it does say coonspiracy slop. Look, I'm gonna zoom it in. Look at that right there. It says coonspiracy slop. Now, for those of you that are probably like, well, maybe he meant to say conspiracy or whatnot. You know, I was willing to give that a little bit, but this happened yesterday. He posted that yesterday on Twitter. And the funny thing is that they had time to retract it. They had time to delete it. They had time to offer an apology, a correction. But that's Blake Neff. That's the people that you guys are defending when you guys are defending Turning Point right now in its current status. You're not defending Charlie Kirk. You're not defending Erica Kirk if you guys happen to stand for her as a grieving widow. The widow. If you guys are the widow, if you guys are conned into that bull, these are the people that you guys are defending. This is how they think of you. This is how they think of people that listen to Candace Owens, that listen to what she is bringing to the table. That's the reality. The narcissistic coonspiracy. Mr. Blake Neff, who do you think you are? I don't know who you think you are, but come see, because I guarantee you would not say that to my face. I guarantee, I challenge you. I challenge you on every single platform, X, Twitter. I challenge you on FaceSpace. I challenge you on every single one. I guarantee you would not say that to my face. Coonspiracy slop. You got me messed up, son. Young man, who do you think you're talking to? And what gives you the moral authority to put people into a category like a coonspiracy slop category? What gives you that authority, that moral authority? And Brandon Tatum, don't worry, I'm going to get to you next. I'm going to light you up too. Don't worry. But all y'all want to out there play Turning Point, the grieving widow. Nah, these are the people. These people right here. Blake Neff with his coonspiracy bullcrap. This is his words, not mine. So don't be mad at me for expressing it to you or showing you, but I'm pissed. This is the kind of behavior that Charlie Kirk would not ever, and I mean ever, stand for. Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens were friends. I don't care if you like it. I don't care, Blake Neff. I don't care if you don't like what she is saying. If every single thing that you think that she is saying is a conspiracy and bullcrap, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. But who do you think you are to sit there and call her a coon? Don't worry, because you done got me fired up now and you don't know who I am. That's not a threat. That is a promise. That is not a threat. I'm going to be very, very clear here. That is not a threat, Mr. Blake Neff. That is a promise. That is an absolute promise. You will be made an example of out of the beta bitch males that are out there. Right there. I cannot believe you have some kind of audacity to sit there and call a woman at that. A woman. A coon. Okay. I got you. I got you. And y'all wonder why nobody wants to watch your show. Nobody wants to donate to you no more. And the only people that support you are these Israel First or boomers. That's the reality. You don't like it, but that's where you are. You made your bed, now sleep in it. Conspiracy slop. You got me messed up. And you guys are okay with this for the most part. As far as I've seen, those are the turning point people that are out there on the side of, she's just a grieving widow, leave her. I don't want to hear that, because those people are still currently employed. That tweet is still up. It is still up. What's that? Almost 24 hours later, it's still up. There's not a retraction. There's not an apology. But these are the people that you guys want me to believe are okay. These are the good guys because they're turning point. But that's how they talk about us behind. That's how, not even behind the scenes. That was public. Now, I couldn't imagine what he wants to say behind the scenes. If that's the kind of behavior, if that's the kind of way he talks publicly, if that's the kind of way that man talks publicly, why in the world doesn't that make Brandon Tatum sick? Why doesn't that make Brandon Tatum sick? Because Brandon Tatum specifically, I'm on to you now, motherfucker. You the one that's supposed to speak up being black under siege. Remember your whole book? Read my book. Being a black police officer. Being black and blue. Black under siege. Remember all that hootenanny you was talking about to sell your book? But these same people that you align yourself with, you can't even have the audacity as a man to call out Blake Neff. The same people that you align yourself with. Who do you think you are? I'm coming for you. Because you specifically said Tucker Carlson makes you sick because he won't talk about Erica or bring her on. But you, sir, make me sick as a man. Your man card is gone. We don't snatch that up. It's gone. Because you a beta bitch male, period. Yeah, I said what I said, YouTube. I said what I said. You a beta male. Brandon Tatum, you a full beta male. And I challenge you as well, face to face. Come see me. Come see me. We could talk. Because here's the thing about you, Brandon Tatum. And I've looked, I've searched. I went and did a hard search too, Brandon Tatum. And you're not gonna like what I found. But I found out that people have specifically asked Candace Owens about you specifically because you guys were friends and aligned with Blexit and stuff together. Don't act like you weren't, because you were. And she specifically said that she sees you as a brother and she has loyalty to you. That's why she don't be out here bad-mouthing you with all your nonsense out here. She don't bad-mouth you. She specifically said that she considers you a brother. So how is it that you can let Blake Neff talk about your sister that way? Your own sister, she considers you a brother. You gonna let her talk about your sister that way? And you think you a man because you want to talk in front of the microphone and say Tucker Carlson makes you sick? Nah, bro, your man card is gone. Your little man card and that little bitch babe behavior is gone. Buy my book, Beating Black and Blue as a black police officer. Black man under siege, y'all. Buy my book. I'm a black man under siege. Under siege. Buy my book. I'm going to teach y'all about being under siege as a black man. But when Blake Neff want to call your sister a coon, you sitting here quiet as hell. You quiet. You real quiet too. Yeah, we on to you. You real quiet. It's okay though. Your man card is gone. But you out here judging people because you think you Mr. High and Mighty because Israel first people are getting paid all this money. But guess what? We see through that, sir. But don't take it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a look at what Brandon Tatum himself, what he thinks of Tucker Carlson. Not me. You see me? Can you see me? Can you do you feel me? Mr. Brandon Tatum, I'm about to show you, because this is your words, not me. I would be a fool to just be out here talking nonsense because people would call me opinionated and whatever. But I have to show you guys the truth. That's what I do. Brandon Tatum, ladies and gentlemen, this is specifically his words, not mine. Take a listen.
He make me more upset than anybody else because
of course it doesn't want to work. As soon as I get it pulled, it don't want to work for y'all. Why?
Me more upset than anybody else because Charlie Kirk believed in Tucker Carlson. He admired Tucker Carlson. He let Tucker come to his on the stage. He took backlash. He lost donors over Tucker, and Tucker don't even have the nerve to show up here and support his family. He could at least be in town, but he's not because he's a B.
He's a B. You a B. You a B. You won't even stand up for your little sister because you too tight with Blake Neff, little conspiracy. He a B. He's a B.
I'm getting heated.
I'm getting heated. I'm getting heated. Ooh. I'm getting heated because he's a B.
I'm getting heated, bruh. I hate fake people.
I hate fake people. Brandon Tatum. My B. I hate fake people too. My dog.
Tucker, you was not Charlie's friend. Even if you didn't speak on this case, which is how in the
Tucker, you was not Charlie's friend. Stop. I can't with this.
Why are you not supporting Erica Kirk? Why?
Maybe because she's a liar. Maybe because she's a liar. You want to know something about Erica Kirk? Brandon Tatum, since you brought up Erica Kirk, I wasn't even going to do this tonight, but I'm going to do it now. Since you want to bring up Erica Kirk, you want to know what's funny about Erica Kirk? Is that prior to Charlie's assassination, Charlie was wealthy and had established the values in his family, the monetary structure in his family to ensure that Erica Kirk and the kids were taken care of, meaning she did not have to work. She could stay home with the kids, take care, grieve, stay home. So when people are out there, what do you want Erica to do? Stay your ass home. Because that's exactly the value and standard and structure that Charlie built. Stay your ass home because all this going out is making y'all look bad. It looks terrible. And here's the worst part. After his assassination, ladies and gentlemen, there were real live people that were donating to Turning Point USA, donating to Erica, buying the merch, doing what they could because they felt they were doing their part to ensure Erica never had to work. She could stay her butt home, take care of them babies. But instead, we see her out here in glitter pants and fucking goddamn fireworks. But you mad, B. Tatum. I used to I have not a shit of respect for you. These beta males, I swear. This beta male energy is just sickening. It sickens me. So Tucker Carlson's a B to you because he won't speak up on Erica Kirk and all her bull crap, or at least see her side or spin a narrative. He's a B to you. But the same people that you're aligned with, Brandon Tatum, the same people you're aligned with, the same folks, Blakey Neff can call us conspiracies. The coons. You cool with it? You cool with it? Okay. We gonna see.
Why are you not at least standing by her? Why you don't at least tweet on her behalf? Now that the evidence has come out, why are you not coming out and saying, you know, think about this. You were really so much a Charlie's friend. Why are you not have Eric on your show?
Because he don't have to. Real simple. He don't have to. If she want to be on the show, why don't she ask, hey, can I be on your show? Can I say something? You're over here judging Tucker Carlson on how he's doing. Why don't you have her on your show? Why don't you talk about it with her? You are judging based on what you want him to do. And this is the biggest part for all y'all out there listening. If you ain't listening, listen up real quick. Okay? He's the kind of person that does not want to hear anyone else's opinion. He wants to hear Tucker Carlson repeat his opinion. So let me break it down for you. They don't want to hear your opinion. They want to hear their opinion come out of your mouth. That's exactly who Brandon Tatum is.
Why? You don't want to have Eric on your show. Why are you not down here in Utah? He make me more upset than anybody else because Charlie Kirk believed in Tucker.
You know what? We used to believe in you too, but you sold out. You sold out. And you know what's so bad about this to me, especially when it comes to Brandon Tatum? You want to know what's so bad? Is that you specifically used to call out men. You specifically used to get on your live and sit there and call out men and be like, why aren't men being godly? Make men godly again. Remember that? You said that, Brandon Tatum, not me. Those were your words. That's what you wanted America to remember you for. Make America godly again. You was out there selling hats and t-shirts. It was fine when you was making America godly again and selling merch. But when it's time for your conspiracy friends to hoot and say whatever they want to your little sister, you're going to stay quiet and duck your head. You're not a man. You're a beta male. Period. I challenge you and Blake Neff both. Come see me face to face. I guarantee you won't say none of that stuff to my face. I guarantee you. You get comfortable behind the camera, you get comfortable behind the lights and the microphone, come see me face to face. I guarantee neither one of you would say that to me because I'm going to show you the evidence. I'm going to show you the facts and I'm going to call you out. And as a Christian man, I'm specifically calling you out, Brandon Tatum, because Jesus specifically calls about this. You're over here judging the way that you're judging Tucker Carlson and what he will and won't say. You're not judging righteous. You're not. That's where Jesus draws that line. The line must be drawn here. No further. Jesus draws a real clear picture. Who do you think you are? That's not righteous. That's not. It's not. You're over here playing around thinking that you're high and mighty because you stand behind a fancy camera. You got your own little set. You sold all kinds of hats and books and all that stuff. But your little sister's getting attacked by people that you align yourself with. The same people you align yourself with. Little sister's getting attacked, getting called a coon. It's okay, though, because just as you make me sick, I'm going to bring you into the reality. Because I'm a Christian man and I believe in redemption. I'm going to pray for you first and foremost. But I need to remind you first what Jesus specifically said. And if you guys have not ever once looked this up, I challenge you to. I brought my book. Specifically, I brought mine because it speaks about this, Mr. Tatum. It really does. It really does. And the verse that I'm looking up right here is John chapter 7, verse 24. I'm going to give you guys a second to find it if you want to. You can follow along with me. John 7:24. It's real simple. Do not judge according to appearance, but judge with righteous judgment. Where's your righteousness at, Brandon Tatum? I want to know. Brandon Tatum, you have lost every little bit of my respect. Because what I see from you is tribal judgment, political judgment. You're aligning yourself with friends instead of truth. Jesus says to judge, but judge righteously. I'm not the one saying that. That's what's in the book. So the choice is yours. Get right. Stand on truth. Regardless of what they say. Stand firm. Because when you put on the armor of God, you will get attacked. Period. James chapter 2, verse 1. My brothers, show no plurality as you hold the faith of the Lord Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys. Brandon Tatum, do better. Blake Neff, come see me. I'll see you guys here in the not so distant future. Take care, you guys. This has been a Trip Talk exclusive.